Sean, where do you go starting to sum up today? What were your initial feelings?
Well, we always thought they were vulnerable on transition. They've obviously conceded 6 goals in 2 games, so we felt that if we could, when we won the ball back, that we'd have opportunities, and that was probably throughout the game. I think, I don't know how many goals Sam Baldock could have scored, but we were just as vulnerable as well. So, for the neutral, it would have been a great game to watch. I think for the 2 managers, the frailties of your team was apparent.
Yeah, 3-0 down at half time. What were your feelings? Was it a case of damage limitation at half time, or did you think you could get back in it?
Well, we wanted a better performance, so you've got to give. You go in at half time and say, yeah, you can win it. That puts unrealistic expectations on the players. So you've got to give them a way of playing. So we sacrificed 2 players, changed the system, put another forward up just to give us a little bit of strength, and tried to wrest the momentum away, which happened, and then we got back in the game. So that worked really well, and that's credit to the players. They were positive at half time. We didn't mince words, but it was a positive. This is what we need to do, rather than bemoan what's gone on in the first 45 minutes. I mean, it could have been 3-3. I mean, we had the best chance of the game probably when Sam went through. So there's lots of things going on. So we started the second half with a different structure, and got back in the game. And then we've won the second half 4-2, but the 2 goals we've conceded have been, they're dreadful goals. Especially they're dreadful goals in any league or in any competition. But especially when you've worked so hard to get back into the game, to concede 2 like that. Somebody puts one in the top corner from 35 yards, then fair enough. But straight from the kick-off, and then just a diagonal that we didn't pick up the runner. At the very moments when you think, well, let's shut up shop now and keep what we've got. And you'd have been asking me different type of questions coming into this press conference, rather than on the back of a 5-4 defeat.
How is that kind of defending put right? Is it on the training ground? Do you have to look elsewhere? How do you sort that kind of thing out, do you feel?
Well, you just have to work at it. There's no magic formula. We went through pre-season without conceded a goal, really. So,
yeah.
But league games are always different. We still don't know where we are. Where this squad really is in the sense of where we're pitching it in the league. So, to score 4 goals away from home is you expect to win games, like, let's get a result. But to concede 5, then we can't sacrifice going forward to be vulnerable at the back, which is something we said about them. We said they've scored 4 goals but conceded 6, and you can't play in any division, especially in the English league, with being that open. It's just a lottery then. You win, lose. You get no consistency, because you're always either fighting to keep one out or fighting to score on the other end. So and you want a little bit of stability in the way you play. That was the back off probably our best performance away from home against Gillingham on Tuesday night. So don't get carried away with things, and you don't get too disappointed with things. You have to look at it for what it is, and be realistic where you are and what you need to do.
And the positives, can you praise the character of the players tonight for coming back that many times?
To be fair, I don't know what I said to him afterwards. What is character? What traits is it? You go out in the second half, and you've got 45 minutes to, what we wanted to just arrest the momentum from the opposition, and they did that. And we got a goal back in 6 minutes, so that gives us a little bit of hope. And then goals change games. So I think you can show character in one game, but you've got to show character throughout the whole season, and every day in training. And sometimes it'll be easy, sometimes it'll be difficult. And for every player is different, and some players will thrive in adversity, some players struggle, and vice versa. So it's a thing that's, I don't want to be glib about it, because it's because it's difficult to engender. in a football game where it ebbs and flows all the time.
You lose Ryan Taylor to injury as well. How bad's that?
Yeah, he rolled his ankle, so he's on crutches at the minute. So that's again, that's a bit of a blow. You didn't want to get anybody sent off. No. You didn't want to get anybody injured. If you're going to lose a game, then if you like, keep everybody intact. But no, it's hopefully it's not as bad as it first seems.